Hello, inner tubers! Corny to the max. I swear, I put out a video and I get like a zillion more corn from you guys. Corn, and more corn. But hey, that's it, we're a family, right? Yeah. Besides which, I know you little fuckers live for me to say your name. The shout out. Yeah, the shout out gasm. Let's call it that. Here we go. I'm gonna run these off pretty quickly, so pay attention. We'll start off with Anna Prekes. I'm not sure how you say that. She sent me two, and she sent me two, so she gets to start off. My mom didn't like my report card, and I said, okay. She said, I want more. I said, okay. This one is especially for my friend Bobo. What do you call someone who gets mad when they don't have bread? Lactose intolerant. Yeah, Bobo, how about that? Sun Crew is a repeat from the last video. She says, yay, you used my corny dad joke. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, dear. 3 bugs flying down the road. The first bug hits a windshield. Now, this is not like last video. The second bug turns to the third bug and says, bet you don't have the guts for that. Jordan Hagel says, what did one cigarette say to the other? Your butt stinks. Fuck yeah. If you're a smoker, I don't get it. Now, Kit Wycliffe sent one that's kind of long. I'm going to have to read this. I don't know if Kit is a him or a her, because that's one of those unisex names. My spouse has a corny AF riddle that you'll love. There's a whorehouse on top of the hill, and 3 men. 3. 1 man is in the whorehouse, 1 man is hurrying to the whorehouse, and 1 man is leaving the whorehouse. Well, do you know their nationalities? The man hurrying to the whorehouse is a Russian, the man leaving the whorehouse is Finnish, and the man in the whorehouse is Himalayan, I guess. Tiffany Robles sent one, and she said her youngest son told it to her. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the potty? Because the P is silent. Haviland Landy Frank says, love you, Granny. Oh, I just love it when these jokes come with love notes. You know I love the love. So one day, 2 caterpillars were sitting on a leaf, and they saw a beautiful butterfly go by. And they did not do that whistling thing. No, they were very, very respectful. But one caterpillar looked at the other and said, holy shit, you're never going to get me up in one of those things. That's like me with the zipline thing. Actually, I want to do the zipline thing, but I don't want to do the jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. No, thank you. And I would never bungee jump because I'm afraid that by the time I landed, everything in me would have adjusted and I would never get it back together again. Oh, and there goes my voice again. For all of you who don't like my voice, suck it up. It's just what it is. Jessica Brammer, I like this one. She says, well, I like it especially after I've been to the depilatory place and do the things that old ladies have to do. She said, what do you call the hair on a cow's upper lip? A moustache. Oh, Raymond428 says, do you know we all have a relative living at the South Pole? Of course, it's our good old Antarctica. Can you imagine if your first name was Arctica? That would be some fucked up parenting right there. Trevor McAteer says, what's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Well, that would be snowballs. Yeah, I know. That's about as corny as it gets. That's a 1-ear corny. Actually, that's a double. Yeah, that's a double. Oh, Karl Carr, I like this one. It says, what do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic. Now, my friend James from the Fun Foods channel, he's really funny. Actually, he's really funny and he's a really good cook. You should follow his channel, Fun Foods. And he said he finds himself laughing a bit too hard at some of these jokes. But then again, who doesn't love a good corny joke? Thank you, James. He tried to do an intervention on me one time. It was a fucking disaster. Actually, it was a fucking failure because I'm GrannyPottyMouth. That. So here's something for all of you gamers out there. What did the controller say to the game? Stop pushing my buttons. Becky Karen sent me one that I can't really relate to. She said, how many skinny people can you fit in the shower? I don't know. They keep going down the drain. Some days I wish a whole bunch of me would go down the drain when I take a shower, because there's way too much of me. But oh well. Oh, and I have a really special blind fan. He likes to listen to my videos even though he can't see them. Sergeant Nightcast, and his name is Joseph. He says, I have a few blind jokes for you, but my favorite one is, how do you ruin a blind guy's day? You leave the plunger in the toilet. Oh dear. Oh dear. Jamie Hope says that her 4-year-old daughter really loves GrannyPottyMouth. There's some questionable parenting right there, my dear. But your little one wanted to tell me her favorite 2 jokes. So here's another person who gets 2 jokes. Number 1, how did the chicken cross the road? By getting his ass kicked. Ooh. And number 2 is, why did the chicken sit on the egg? Because he didn't have a chair. Those are pretty cute for a 4-year-old. Travis Ronek says, why do ducks have tail feathers? To cover their butt quacks. Love you, Granny. I love you too. Scott Mokaby, I have one for you, Granny. Why is Santa always so jolly? Because he sees where the naughty girls are. Ho, ho, ho. I'll let you have that one. Brandon Morell, and I think it's Morell because it's E-L-L rather than R-R-E-L. What do you call a lazy baby kangaroo? A pouch potato. Yeah, that's a good one. Don Miller says, how do you catch a polar bear? You cut a hole in a frozen lake, you put peas around the hole, and when he takes a pee, you kick him in the ice hole. Oh, poor bear. Michelle Fitzpatrick says, where did George Washington keep his armies? In his sleeveys. John Morgan says that 2 fish were in a tank, and one says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? Oh my gosh, I should have paced this a little better. We have another fly joke. David Edward Ferris says, what did a fly said when it hit the windshield? That's me all over. And for our final one today, Derek Boardman says, what do you get when you goose a ghost? A handful of sheet. That's really good. That's some good sheet right there. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I wasn't done. Fake out, psych, whatever. Tyler Leonard said, what is a cannibal's favorite snack? Finger food. And Mitch John says, what did a mermaid use to wash her fin? Tide. So that's it. I'm really done, InnerTubers. Stay tuned. Keep sending this shit. I have another 2 pages full of jokes already. So actually, don't repeat yourself. Please watch all the videos. There's just number 5, so watch 1 through 4. Follow my channel on the Facebook. Follow my channel on the YouTube. Check out my Patreon. Just everywhere. Tell your friends. There's like 95 kisses in here for all the people who sent me shit. Granny loves you.